go ahead and use your straight edge to copy number 3 from page 619, and then we'll go over the steps of how to reflect that. So copy WXYZ, again, using a straight edge. Everything we do with transformations is going to be using a straight edge. Obviously, yours won't look exactly like this, but make it look pretty close to this. Okay, has everybody got WXYZ and line F on your paper? All right, let's review how to go about this. Let's use your straight edge to make a dotted line. Let's start it at point W. From point W, perpendicular to the line of reflection. All right, start at point W, make a dotted line perpendicular to the line of reflection. And the hardest part quite often is the perpendicular. You know, do your very best to make it perpendicular to the line of reflection. Then we take our what's this other thing called? Compass. Put the point right at point W. Stretch the pencil out until the pencil is where the dotted line crosses the line of reflection. So that's how far W is from the line of reflection. Keep that compass setting. Move the point to where the dotted line intersects the line of reflection. And make a little arc across the dotted line. Now that arc is the same distance away from the line of reflection as point W is, isn't it? So where the arc intersects the dotted line, that's where you put point W prime, because W and W prime must be the same distance away from the line of reflection. That's why the dotted line has to be perpendicular, and that's why you measure. So that's where W prime goes. Then we do the same thing from point X. We use our straight edge to make a dotted line from point X perpendicular to the line of reflection. Now, since we have two dotted lines now, and they're both supposed to be perpendicular to the line of reflection, they should be parallel, shouldn't they? So make sure they're parallel, and then we're going to measure the distance again. We'll put the point of our compass on point X. We stretch the compass out until it intersects, or until it goes to where the dotted line intersects the line of reflection. That's the distance from point X to the line of reflection. Keep that compass setting. Move the point of the compass to where the dotted line intersects the line of reflection. Make an arc. Where the arc intersects your dotted line is where point X prime goes, because that way X and X prime are the same distance away from the line of reflection. So far, so good. Then we do this with point Y. Make sure your dotted line is as close to perpendicular to that line of reflection as you can possibly get it. Then we measure the distance from Y to the line of reflection. We keep that compass setting. And now we're measuring the distance from the line of reflection to where Y prime has to go. And the last one we need to do is point Z. And then Z goes the opposite way of all the other points, doesn't it? And that's okay. Let's see. So we measure the distance from Z. The line of reflection. Then from the line of reflection to where Z prime goes. And now we try to connect up the vertices. So use your straight edge, and I will use my shape recognition pen. That's as close as I've got to a straight edge. And let's connect them. That, 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 and that. And we have reflected WXYZ in line F. Are there any questions? Does yours look right? The most common mistake, if it doesn't look right, is that your dotted lines are not perpendicular to the line of reflection. Okay? Don't make them perpendicular to the blue lines on your paper, that kind of thing. Make them perpendicular to the line of reflection. Okay? All right.